We are on location at the John Rhodes Arena. It's me and Amy Peltonen. Hello, Amy. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you for inviting me to come out and play ringette. Okay, to be fair,
Yeah.
I only remember ringette from when I was in like gym class at Sacred Heart Elementary School, and we played it in the gym, on the gym floor, with like felt or something, I think. I think they were like felt rings or something. And so when you called me and said, hey, do you want to come and join the Sault Ringette Club and see a practice and meet some of the players? I was like, yeah. And then you said, okay, bring your skates. I was like, what do you mean skates? I thought ringette was on a gym floor. You made me skate. Mm-hmm. How did I do?
You did wonderful.
Coffee break! You're such a liar, Amy Peltonen, but thank you. It says here ringette is not hockey for girls. I've learned more about ringette today than I ever knew there was to know about ringette. Different rules. Can you explain some of them, Amy?
Absolutely. So the rules of ringette are different from hockey. They're actually created to enforce teamwork within the girls on the ice.
Ah.
So one of the biggest rules people know about is that you have to pass over the blue lines.
So unlike hockey where you're not allowed to, right? You can't let the puck go without anybody down that end of the rink.
Right.
This is completely different for ringette.
That's right.
Which makes the game faster and like, yeah?
It absolutely makes it a lot faster. Another rule that's different is when you get to the older divisions, they have a 30-second shot clock.
Okay, this is really weird. Go, tell about their 30-second shot clock.
So once your team gets possession of the ring,
So you take the ring from another player, from another team.
and your team only has 30 seconds to get to the other end of the ice and shoot on net.
That's not a lot of time.
No, it goes quickly. So these girls, they're really, really fast on the ice.
And if they do shoot on the net and they make it, then what happens? If they score?
If they score, they get a goal.
Okay.
And then
they start again?
And then the other team starts with possession.
But if they don't make it, what happens?
So if there's a rebound and your team catches the ring on the rebound, you have 30 seconds to try again.
It just keeps going 30 seconds more as long as you get it back. But if the other team gets it, does the play continue and they have 30 seconds?
Exactly.
You must have some wicked clock people. They're going to be on the ball.
They really have to pay attention.
Or on the ring. Yeah. Okay, what else now? Different equipment. What's different about that was a lot of gear you put me in.
Yeah.
What? Tell me about the equipment and why it's different and how.
So for females, we wear a girdle instead of hockey pants. We still wear shin pads and elbow pads.
Yes.
We still have a helmet.
Yes.
But like I said, we have a girdle to protect our hips and the tailbone.
Yes.
And then you get to
Padded, it's got like little bum pads and stuff in it. So when I fell down, it didn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt at all. No.
The other weird thing, though, for me was the helmet, because there is no blade on the end of the stick. It's just a stick that could poke.
Yeah.
So there's a real, it's a tight grid on the mask, right?
Yes, so the cage on a ringette mask is triangles, so that way the straight stick doesn't go through your cage. So it
Now,
protects your
and I said to you that I was finding it difficult because my eyes were tending to focus on the mesh instead of the in front of me. Is that common? This cage is really freaking me out that I'm in here.
It's important though.
Well, I know my teeth are expensive. I paid a lot for these teeth. I gotta hang on to them. And I just had them whitened. Da Vinci, teeth whitening. Okay, so now what? Now where am I going?
Absolutely, especially at the beginning.
Yeah.
Over time, you get used to it and you don't even see it anymore.
Now, the speed and the strength was something else. I don't know, okay. I guess I'm sexist because when it has ETT on the end, ringette, it sounds feminine. It sounds, those girls are major athletes. I mean, the power and the strength and the speed, I was blown away. I had no idea. And then you say, but that's part of the game, right? You have to have that.
Absolutely. You have to have the endurance to be able to go that full length of time, and you have to give it your all because you only have a short period of time to get that ring in the net.
Fast skating. Now, the other thing that I think is very interesting is when these young ladies get together, and by the way, let's talk about the league itself and the ages of the players in the Sault Ringette Club.
Sure. So we start with our players as young as 4 years old. We have a phenomenal U6 division. It's a learn to skate and play ringette.
Under 6 means U6.
Under 6 means, under 6 years old. So 4 or 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds with no skating ability. It incorporates power skating lessons as well as learning the basics of the game.
See, that is what I think is very cool. So when they first come in here, they're actually learning power skating skills. They're learning how to skate as well as how to play the game and the rules, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's pretty invaluable. And then how often do they get together?
So the younger divisions usually get at least 1 hour of ice time a week.
Okay.
As they get into the older divisions, we go all the way through U8, U10, 12, 14, 16, U19, and then we do have a couple adult teams as well.
Here in the Sioux.
We do.
Do you play on a team, Amy?
I do. I'm not an elite player.
No, there's one young lady in there that's one of the elite players. She plays on a AAA team or something like that.
Yeah, so we actually have 3 members from our club that are on the AAA team.
Right.
So they play on a Northeast team, which is comprised of players from Sudbury, Sault Ste. Marie, North Bay, and Timmins. I think I've got them all.
That's okay. That's impressive. And also, 2 years ago, tell me about the success that the team had.
So they actually won the provincial tournament 2 years ago. Yeah, we were provincial champions. We were Team Ontario.
They were playing where?
In Pickering, they
were
won.
in Pickering, and then they got to go to Montreal and play for the whole division, that East Division.
Yes, the Eastern Division.
What excitement for them. Okay, so what else is on here? Different skills. Well, because you talk.
So again, because we have a straight stick and the ring, it's not like hockey. You don't just push the puck down the ice. You have to be able to stab it.
Stab it. That's what the gentleman, what's his name again, the president?
Bruce Graham.
Bruce Graham, you guys, he knows everything about ringette. He's so passionate about it. He started ringette down in Southern Ontario, is that right?
Yes, I believe he started in Sunderland.
Yeah, and then he came up to the Sioux, and his passion for it just brought him to the club, and I would guess he's a real asset.
He is phenomenal. He knows more about ringette than I've met from anybody, and he's truly passionate about developing athletic young women.
Yeah, well, he helped develop this athletic young man here. Also, the thing that he taught me that I never knew about, did you know that ringette was started in North Bay, Ontario? That's where ringette was invented, so there, 50 years ago, is that right?
That's right.
See, Bruce is very knowledgeable. Okay, so different skills, different game. How does it scores though? I mean, you go 1 to what? I mean, just as many goals as you can get.
One thing that's a little bit different to ensure that you're playing fairly, in some tournaments they will have a rule that you can't score more than 10 goals than the other team, just to try and make sure you're not creaming the other team, so that there is a fairness element to it as well.
See, they play nice on the rink. Okay, so if people are interested, because I think this would be a great thing for a young lady to learn this. I mean, 5 years old, learning how to skate. Strong and confident. It's true. The ladies that I spoke to when they're the young ladies, well-spoken, friendly, and they mentor the younger girls, don't they?
They do. We have a lot of our older girls that will come on the ice and they'll help our younger players. We have a lot of them who are also taking on coaching roles, as well as referee roles within the club.
Because you have to have particular referees. You can't just use hockey referees. There's different rules. They have to go to like a camp or something for referees for ringette, don't they? Or like what do they call it?
Yeah, we have clinics and there's training sessions. Yep.
Yeah, that's very cool too.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I have a daughter, or if I myself wanted to play ringette, if I'm if I'm a 50-year-old woman, can I play ringette?
If you're a 50-year-old man, you can come and play ringette with us. So
well, I just happen to maybe be a 50-ish-year-old man, and I might want to play ringette because that was totally fun. How do I get involved?
So we actually have 2 free ringette events coming up. There's one at the end of September, on September 29th. It's for children, so anybody from the ages of 4 all the way up to 16. If you want to come try ringette, all you need are skates and a helmet. We'll provide the rings and the sticks, and you can basically just do what Tim did today. Try ringette, try a couple of drills, see if you like it. We also have a second free come try ringette.
Wait, where is that happening? Here at the John Rhodes?
Here at John Rhodes.
And the date again was?
September 29th.
Do people need to register for that?
Yes, you just go to cometryringette.ca and you can sign up for free.
Cometryringette.ca, sign up for free, and it's a total of free day. What time is that happening? Do you know the time yet?
6:30.
6:30 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, what's the other event?
So the other one is very similar. It's a come try ringette, but for adults.
Oh, okay.
So
me.
Yeah. Exactly. Whether if you are just learning to skate, if you haven't skated in 20, 30, 40 years, if you are maybe thinking you play hockey and you want to try something new.
So there's levels for everyone.
Absolutely. We're a very inclusive club.
When is that second one for adults, Amy?
Sunday, October 6th.
Sunday, October the 6th, and is there a time on that one?
Here at 6:30.
Again, at the John Rhodes at 6:30. Okay, and the other really cool thing about the rings for ringette, I'll show you after, Alex. I'm going to just show you some of the great things you can do with the ring, because the rings come in very handy. They're all kinds of, they serve all kinds of purposes. So, Amy, I want to thank you again for inviting me here. Wait, did you want to come over and say hello? This is your daughter?
This is my daughter.
And your name is what?
Alana.
Alana?
Yes.
Alana, how old are you?
9.
9 years old, and pardon me, Amy, how long have you been playing, I was going to say roulette. How long have you been gambling? No, how long have you been playing ringette?
5 years.
Wait, how old are you?
9.
You started when you were 4?
Yes.
Who taught you? Who taught you how to play and skate and all that stuff? A bunch of different people, or was there somebody in particular that really taught you how to play ringette?
Everybody.
Everybody. They all pitch in and teach you. What's your favorite thing about coming to play ringette?
You get to meet new friends.
You get to meet new friends. That's the perfect answer. And you get to be in shape, right? I'll bet you. Are you in good shape?
Yes.
Are you a fast skater?
Yes.
I know you are. I saw you. You beat me out there. All right. So, how many hours a week do you think you play ringette? A couple hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, what?
Maybe an hour.
An hour. And do you have a team?
Yes.
Does the team have a name?
Ice Hawks.
The Ice Hawks. Check them out. Ringette. What's the website again? Come on in.
Yeah.
The website again is?
Our club website is saultringette.ca.
There you go.
And if you're interested in the Come Try Ringette events, it's cometryringette.ca.
Come try ringette and meet some new friends like I did. Thanks again for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to show you what I can do with the rings, okay? We have to go get me some rings. Can you find me some rings?
Yes.
Okay. We'll be right back. Okay, Amy's back. She brought some rings for me, but before I demonstrate what you can do with ringette rings, Amy, tell us do you got something going on here? You're hosting something?
Absolutely. This April coming, so April 2020, we're hosting the U12 Provincial Championship Tournament. So we're going to have hundreds, thousands of people coming to Sault Ste. Marie
No way.
to play ringette here.
When? April 2020?
Yes.
And is that happening at the John Rhodes? All the tournament will happen here or where around the city?
All across the city. So we'll be at John Rhodes, McMeekin, possibly Rankin.
Is this a first for us?
We have hosted provincials before, and actually last year we hosted the regional tournament here.
Wow. Well, congratulations. That must be kind of a big deal for us to get that, right?
It's really exciting, yeah.
And it brings in a lot of people and hotels and restaurants and all that, right?
It's great for tourism.
And then what about people coming to watch? Do you do people have to pay to come and watch the tournament, or can you just come and enjoy it?
No, we love the sport so much, we just want people to come watch us for free.
Okay, now Amy, do you mind holding my microphone? And I will now demonstrate the different things you can do with just ringettes. Are you ready? First of all, if you happen to have hemorrhoids, you can sit on it and it's like a little tube so you don't hurt yourself. Okay, that's one. Number two, it makes great bangles, little bracelets. Aren't those nice? Look, you can get this shirt beats, but you can get at the dollar store. These are fancy. Okay, also, you could wear them